Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of corporate filing so you don't have to. Today we're diving into a report that's a bit like musical chairs. Someone left, someone new sat down, and someone else shifted over. Intrigued? Let's get started. We are looking at a Form 8K filing from Bain Capital Private Credit. Now, a Form 8K is basically an oops, something important happened report that companies file with the Securities and Exchange Commission or the SEC. It's like a quick update to keep investors in the loop about major events. This one was filed on February 19th, 2025, but the event it talks about happened a week earlier on February 12th. The interesting part here is under item 5.02, which deals with changes in the company's leadership. Essentially, it's about who's in and who's out when it comes to directors and top officers. So, what exactly went down? Well, Michael Treisman resigned or stepped down from his position as vice president. That means he's no longer working in that specific role at the company. Now, to fill the gap, the company appointed Jessica Yeager as the new vice president. Here's a fun fact. Jessica wasn't exactly a new face. She had been serving as the secretary of the company since July 2022. Think of the secretary as someone who handles important documents and makes sure everything is properly recorded. Before becoming vice president, she was the general counsel for private credit based in Bain Capital Credit's Boston office. General counsel means she was the head lawyer for that part of the business. Before all that, she worked at a law firm called Ropes and Gray, focusing on hedge funds and private investment funds. So she has experience in the legal and financial sides of the business. With Jessica moving up, they needed someone to take over as secretary. That's where Thomas Emery comes in. He is a vice president in finance based in Bain Capital Credit's Boston office. Think of finance people as the ones who manage the money and keep track of the numbers. Before this new position, he worked at Deloitte, a big accounting firm, focusing on mutual funds in its asset management practice. He's also a chartered financial analyst and a certified public accountant, which means he has credentials and expertise in the world of finance. The filing also mentions that Mr. Emery and Miss Yeager don't have any family connections to the company's leaders, and there aren't any shady deals where they would personally benefit. This is a standard disclosure to ensure everything is above board and transparent. Now, let's step back and analyze what this all means. It appears that the company is shuffling people around to fill positions from within. This can be seen as a strength and a weakness. Promoting from within can boost employee morale and demonstrates the company's commitment to its existing staff. However, it might also indicate a lack of fresh perspectives or external talent being brought in. One thing that does stand out is the level of experience that both Jessica Yeager and Thomas Emery have. They both have strong backgrounds in law and finance, which are crucial for a company like Bain Capital Private Credit. As for risks, it is always a risk whenever there is a change in leadership because the new management might not be as good as the old one. However, considering both Yeager and Emery have been working in Bain Capital for years, this risk is minimal. The change may also mean that the company will change its priorities based on the new leadership. As the new secretary, Emery might emphasize financial conservatism, and as vice president, Yeager may focus on legal precision, ensuring all operations comply with regulations. Looking at the bigger picture, Bain Capital Private Credit seems to be positioning itself for continued growth and stability by entrusting key roles to seasoned professionals. The stock is not publicly traded, but the parent company Bain Capital is well positioned to take advantage of favorable conditions in the private credit market, with an upward trend in their long-term investment plan. So I will stay bullish on their next moves in the company. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more insights into the world of corporate filings.